imagine you take really good care of your chickens, right?
Yeah.
Where are their brothers? So evolutionarily speaking, for every hen, there should be a male chicken. What do you think happens to the male chickens in the egg industry?
I don't actually think that's how those ratios work.
It is. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm curious what this is.
Yes. Are you guys over 18 at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm live on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
I was really curious how you are live IQ testing people?
Oh no, it's not an IQ test.
Okay, what is it?
It's just asking if you're fair or not. Are you okay to be live on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. I'll have you stand right there, and you're welcome to stand next to her. Or you can just so you know you see yourself on. There you go. Okay. Cool. Let me put my sign down. All right. So the question comes down to, well, first let me introduce myself. I'm Anna. What's your name?
I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you.
Lori, lovely to meet you as well. Did you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Leica. I'm Leica.
Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you both.
I love your earrings, by the way.
Thank
Those are
you.
super cute.
Yes, I got them on Etsy. I love glass, so I had to have little cuties in my ear. We're just asking people about the dynamics between the powerful and the powerless.
Yeah.
Do you think that somebody that has an advantage, maybe their IQ, maybe they're really strong, do you think that that gives justification for the one with the advantage to oppress the one that doesn't have the advantage? So, like, if I can make it clear, does this strong guy have the right to do what he wants to her because she's weaker?
No.
Yeah, I agree. What if the one being oppressed can't speak the language? They can't communicate at all. Would it then be justified to exploit them?
No. That's why you have collective power structures.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to have everyone's voice heard. What if the oppressor is actually another species, like aliens come down and they want to oppress us humans? Would that be morally just, in your opinion?
I mean, no.
I agree. I'm right there with you. So what about when it comes to the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment? We test on them for vivisection or the circus or the zoo. Would you agree that we're the powerful in that situation and we're oppressing the powerless?
I don't believe animals have consciousness the same way we do. I do think animals should be treated like humanely, obviously. Animal abuse is bad.
Yeah, because their experiences still matter, right?
Yeah, like I would never want an animal to be treated badly.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'll eat eggs.
Yeah, so dairy and eggs, they actually do kind of have this hiddenness to them. Because when you see the chickens, you just see happy chickens on the grass, right? They're just doing their thing, and sometimes they lay
I
eggs.
get my eggs from, like, my chickens, so...
Yeah, so I imagine you take really good care of your chickens, right?
Yeah.
Where are their brothers? So evolutionarily speaking, for every hen, there should be a male chicken. What do you think happens to the male chickens in the egg industry?
I don't actually think that's how those ratios work.
It is. Yeah. So there's actually statistics on this. Billions of male chicks are ground alive because they're useless to the egg industry. It's really heartbreaking.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's videos of it. It's like just fully right into a blender.
We should regulate that.
I mean, so the thing that we would do is just stop chickens from reproducing, because that's what's happening is we just have these males that we have to feed then, and no one wants to feed males that don't give anything back, right? Because farmers are in it to make money.
Would you recommend regulating that, or?
I would say we shouldn't be exploiting chickens.
Okay, so how would you stop the exploitation of chickens?
Don't buy any more eggs, don't buy any more chickens.
Okay, so consumer boycott, and then what?
Like for your chickens, for example? So, for example,
like
when chickens lay eggs, it takes a lot of nutrients. I'm sure you know this. It takes a lot of nutrients out of their body, right? Mm-hmm. How often do your chickens lay eggs?
It's like, I don't know what to speak. It's honestly mostly my parents that take care of them.
That's okay.
This is a little embarrassing.
No, that's okay. It's not about what you do or don't know. It's more about a lot of stuff is hidden from us, is all.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, I shouldn't even.
I know, it's all good. So when it comes to the chickens, right? Where did you get your chickens?
I think we got them from like a farmer's market or something.
Okay. Yeah, so if it's even a small farm, sometimes if they don't have access to a grinder, they'll tie them off in a bag, just suffocate them, crush them, drown them, whatever. Some farms will raise the males for a little while and then sell them off, but then they still get their life taken from them because they're useless. They're just a little bit of flesh.
And we can say that about all men. Amen.
Yeah, fair enough. But we shouldn't exploit them, right? We shouldn't use someone unfairly for our benefit when it's not in their best interest, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, so I'm not here to judge you for you having chickens. It's more like those chickens when they lay eggs, this is where we were, use a lot of resources. You can actually feed some of those eggs back to them. But the crucial thing would be to get them to actually reduce to not laying eggs at all. It actually shortens their life. And if you had any other companion bird and you took them to the vet and like, my bird is laying eggs, they would tell you, get that bird to stop because it will end their lives if they keep going. So,
I mean, yeah, but sometimes I like eating eggs. You know, it's like you gotta pick and choose your battles.
sort of, it's
Yeah,
more like because you have these chickens, you can see them as a someone, right? They're unique. Each one has a personality.
They're real stupid though.
Yeah, but does intelligence justify oppressing someone?
There's no humans that have the intelligence of a chicken.
There's people that are not as smart as chickens. All they care about is being comfortable. They're cared for, but if I was to utilize someone who isn't very smart and I was just like, maybe I'm shaving their head every day because I want to make wigs or something, would that be moral? Like, would that be fair to them to just use their body for my benefit?
I think it's a false equivalency.
Why is it
I
false?
don't think you should treat animals poorly, but animals are not the same as humans, like brain structure wise.
If you don't need to use them, though, isn't using them exploiting them?
I think there are people who need to use them.
Do you?
I think in terms of the things that I can eat, I think it would be... I have tried to reduce the amount of meat in my diet, and that works for me.
Okay. Why would you reduce, though?
Because don't let good be the enemy of perfect, right? Sorry, perfect be the enemy of good.
Well, ask the
If you
victim,
can't-
right?
Yeah, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. If you
What does
can't
that mean,
cut out
though?
everything at once because it would stop you from like being able to eat healthily.
Yeah, I have resources I can show you. You can get everything you need on a whole food plant-based diet just here at the market. That's a checklist to get everything you need from Whole Foods.
I appreciate that. That's also really
So
expensive.
here's the thing, though. It's not actually. It's actually, if you do this one, it'll be 30% cheaper. You could go to a grocery store. You don't need to shop at a farmer's market. It's just nice if you can because you can
just
support
like-
your community.
I think it's important to encourage people to make the steps that they can make if you want to like get them to...
Okay, but look at it from the victim's perspective, not yours. What if you were the victim, what would you want your oppressor to do? Keep using you or stop?
I think that I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't think veganism is bad.
Yeah, I hear
If I had more time and energy, I would push myself towards that. And
Would you accept this excuse from your oppressor?
I think that if someone in a position of privilege is taking steps to reduce the amount of harm they do, I think that's a good thing.
To you, though, they're going to keep using you.
Where do you get your sweatshirt from? Where do you get your pants from? Where do you get your shoes from?
So my choices don't affect your choices.
Your clothes are made by oppressed people.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
What's the brand of my shirt then? Or my sweatshirt?
I will
You know,
guess it-
what is it?
Why don't you tell me? Do you know?
You apparently know. You told me it was made by slaves.
I am, if it's part of the fiber industry or anything.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
what if
saying we're,
what
like,
if I
guiltless
source
from
it?
this.
What if I source it from reliable sources?
What if?
Yeah.
What if I get my chickens
So
from
shouldn't we-
reliable sources?
If we
That's
have
not, like,
alternatives,
it's not the same thing.
if we have alternatives or can go without, isn't the more moral choice to not exploit someone?
Yeah. Sure.
I'll leave it at that. You have a good day. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Cool.
Yeah? Here, I'll give you the cards. You can find the live. You can rewatch it later.
Yeah, I probably won't, low-key, but...
It's all right. I think you do hear me, that animals feel that we should care.
I think exploiting animals is bad.
I agree. I agree.
I think most people feel that.
I think so too. I think you're right. Yeah, I think most people do.
Regulate the industry.
That's just regulating slavery.
I think Yeah, but that's how you like make steps to improve the most.
Just
That's how you
abolish
that's
slavery.
how
You abolish
get the-
slavery. You don't regulate it, you abolish it. Right? Do those slaves deserve to be prolonged in their slavery, or do they deserve immediate liberation?
I think abolishing would be good, but you take the steps you can.
How do we reach abolishment?
By at least reducing it first and introducing the idea.
No,
You
that
gotta
that
push the
prolongs.
Overton
That
window.
prolongs their enslavement. You can walk away. I'm not trying to hold you. I'm just trying to answer your statements. I felt the same way when I first learned about this, honestly. I read a book called Skinny Bitch, and it told me, about all these ways to get skinny, but then I learned about what's happening to the animals. And I was like, oh, we don't even need to use them. Why are we putting them through this? There's a documentary on there called Dominion. You can look it up. It's free on YouTube. And it just shows you standard practice. And I encourage anyone, regardless of what you're going to do, to watch that. It's a really important documentary everyone should see. I appreciate your time. Yeah, you guys have a good day.